It's the weekly drive, and voted by you the viewers, we've got the Kenworth W900a for American Truck Simulator.
Junior, Senior.
G'day YouTubers, it's Senior here from Junior Senior Gaming, and today it's the weekly drive, and voted by you the viewers, we've got the Kenworth W900a for American Truck Simulator. And as I promised you, I would do a Bandit run. Well, I couldn't quite get it exactly where I wanted, but I got the truck configuration right, and I got the actual trailer to work. It doesn't, I don't believe it has, no it doesn't. It doesn't have the actual cables working on there yet, so it's not configured for 131, but at least it's on there. That's the main thing. So, I did try to get a run from Texarkana, Texas, which I could not find it. Couldn't find Texarkana, Texas in there, so I don't believe it is in there. And I was trying to go over to Atlanta, but yeah, couldn't find that, and I couldn't even get one going out of Dallas to go over there. So, look, I do apologize. I did try very, very hard, but we're going from Salt Lake City up to Idaho Falls today. So I'm hoping that is going to give us enough time to talk about the news, because the news is full on this week. There is so much, you know, so much news. So let's get this on the road. Now, the configuration that I have for this truck today is pretty close to how the Bandit actually has it. So, as you can see here, we've got the bumper, the same bumper that the Bandit had, well, Snowman had. It's actually, what was it, Snowman and Bandit's truck, I believe, and the Snowman was driving it in Smokey and a Bandit 1 and 2. So, we've got this small bumper there on the front, the round horns. The stacks are very close to the same. It was, however, a short chassis. 1973 W900a. So this one's just a standard chassis, so it's just that little bit longer. Has the same cabin on the sleeper on there, the what was it, 37 inch I believe sleeper, something like that, and that's the closest I could get anyway. And that skin sort of matches. I believe the color is slightly darker, but anyway, it still looks good. It's pretty good, pretty close. And then we have the trailer, which is really cool. It is, you know, you can't miss it, can you? It is pretty iconic. Right, so let's start her up. The engine that I did get, I don't know, did I mention that? It was the, I found out it was the Cat 3408, 400 horsepower. I managed to get a 500 horsepower, so that'll do. Let's see if it sounds the same. Pretty close. Pretty close. That sounds pretty close to me. I'm just going to turn that down a bit. It is a bit noisy, isn't it? I pushed... Oh, pushed... There we go. And I just got to fix that up. There we go. That is rattling. There we go. I just turned that down just a little bit because it's a little bit loud, so... And I had the lights on. I love how the window, watch this, the window goes up and down in this. I love that. I think that is great. I really do. I'm going to leave the window down. I love having the window down in the truck when I'm driving for real. Tug test. There we go. She's all good. And let's get this rigger rolling, shall we? Just listen to that engine. That sounds so cool. This is definitely a mod to try, guys. Winner of the weekly drive is definitely a mod that you need to have a go of. At least try. If you don't like it, that's fine, but at least have a try of it, because this is definitely a very cool mod, and the configuration that I've got, the Bandit configuration, is definitely worth a go. So I tried this before on my stereo. Like, I have my computer hooked up to surround sound, which I can't use when I'm recording, but when I'm not recording, I have it on, and I love the sounds because the sounds of the engines are just awesome. It just rattles the whole house. Right, well, let's start talking about some SCS news. Yeah, I was going to say that car's on the wrong side of the road, but he's not. Right, so now there's some big news this week. And this isn't covering a lot of the actual SCS live stream that they had, because there was so much information in that. Now, I may have to actually cover that in another video, but we'll see how we're going for time, as I don't always have a lot of time to do what I would love to do. But let's start talking about the first big thing, the major thing, which is the Operation Big Sur, which has started. And we did a live stream on that yesterday and had a look, and man, was that was majorly busy. We went in there in multiplayer with a group of friends of Junior Senior Gaming, and it was packed. It was just crazy. There were so many people there that that looks like almost like Ayers Rock, a smaller version. That rock over there. It was so packed that it took us about an hour to line up and then get our load. That's how busy it was. And that wasn't just one side, that was both sides. It was that busy. So it was definitely a very busy experience. I'd never ever seen a world event that busy before. So now, this was the very first world event for American Truck Simulator. I do believe in the past there was a world event for Euro Trucks. I can't remember off the top of my head exactly what it was, but I do believe there was. So this one was apparently, according to SCS, the very first community event for American Truck Simulator. So that in itself is a milestone for SCS, so congratulations there, SCS. Very good job too. It's very well executed, even though multiplayer is a bomb, but it takes forever to do, but that's not their fault. Just to spin this round as I go up the ramp here. Now, the landslide actually happened in May of 2017. I don't know if many of you would remember that, but it was quite a big thing. You know, I mean, a landslide. I don't believe anyone got killed or anything, but it just covered a major road that went across the coast there. Route 1, I think it was. Now that's actually that was closed and still is closed for the time being, but they're hoping to reopen it. I think it was September, I heard. So that'd be really cool for the people in real life. But SCS has gone and done this little world event where you can help haul dirt and haul machinery to and from the site. So that makes it really cool. Now, the workers on that landslide have actually been working there in real life for 7 days since the actual accident. So, they've been very busy trying to clear all that dirt. There's still a large amount of dirt that is actually there, and SCS has asked everyone to jump in and help to clear that. Now, what are the rules? The rules are very simple. Basically, you have to deliver 15 cargoes to and from the Big Sur landslide. So you can deliver, as long as it's got Big Sur landslide on there, you're picking up from there, or it's going to, and you can actually see Big Sur mudslide. You're right, and it must be a World of Trucks job too. That is very important. Now, what is the reward? The reward that you get, I'm just trying to put the cruise control on here while we cruise along. The reward that you get for doing this, just the 15 deliveries, is a cute plush excavator cabin toy, which hangs from the, the little, the top there. And you also get a Juggernaut paint job, which I had a look at that yesterday in the live stream, and that Juggernaut paint job is better than awesome. It is so cool. You can customize it to different colors and everything, and it's really very, very nice. Now, as a community, if the community completes the actual delivery, which is 500,000 deliveries, both to and from, the reward that you get is an actual Operation Big Sur paint job. And that is actually quite cool. Now, I might just pause this for a second, and we'll have a look at all that stuff just quickly. Go over to the event info. You can see here that I've done 3. That is one that I've done yesterday, and I've done a couple for this week for you to have a look at. Let's go and have a look at the progress. Now, this is one thing I wanted to show you, is the actual progress. Now, this is on World of Trucks. And look, we're already up to 260,908. And this actually changes. See, there we go. It just changed just then. So that is how far we've got to go. And it's the first weekend, guys. It's over halfway. And it won't surprise me if that actually gets... I'll keep an eye on this, but it wouldn't surprise me if in the first weekend it gets to 300,000. You know, that's how much of an effort people are putting in, which I just can't believe how much of an effort people are putting into this. It's unreal. It really is. Now, what do you get? You get the Juggernaut. Okay, so we know that, yes. Open event page. Let's have a look at the event page. Yes, we'd like to do that. And it's going to take us now to... No. Okay, it doesn't want to do that. Alright. No. Okay, so basically what I was going to do was go to the blog. But anyway, you can have a look at the blog if you want to see all that stuff. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool to see all that stuff. So yeah, that is actually in itself. I'm really excited about this event. This is probably the biggest event that American Truck Simulator has had. And I really do urge you guys to jump in and at least do 5. At least do 5 deliveries, because that way, if you at least do 5 deliveries, you'll at least get the community reward. Okay, so that's something really cool. So make sure you get in there and at least do 5, guys. Now, what else do we have? Let's see, we've got SESs on the road, and they are off to Nürburgring. Now, they've got their trailer that's actually going in there, and they have got some great prizes and fun, so make sure you head on over there for that. So the Nürburgring in Germany, if you live there, you guys are so lucky, because you get to not only check out the SCS stuff, but you also get to check out the Nürburgring and the truck race, which is pretty cool. Definitely worth a while to go and check that out. And if you're lucky enough to go and visit there, then that is definitely lucky. You're very, very lucky to do that. Now, Krone also has a... because SCS and Krone have partnered together to do a little, to do the trailers, which should be coming out as per rumor in the next major update, 132, I believe. They will be giving out prizes and stuff like that. Now, they've got a commemorative hat that they have there, so a limited edition hat that they'll be giving away, so you'll be able to get one of those if you can actually win the competition or whatever they have going. Very little details on what you have to do, but I know you do have to be there, so for those people who are lucky enough to be there, then you can go in and enter that as well, so very cool. Now, what else? There is revisiting Germany videos. There is a heap of videos that SCS has put up. This is not just the live stream that they did with what they're planning on doing. No, this is something totally different. They've done a whole heap of runs, like I do, where I drive, but there's no talking in it. It's just the actual gameplay. And they are showing you the differences. So basically what's happened. And they're trying to get you to spot the difference. as to what's happened. So you can see that there has been a lot of change in the actual, with the latest with that sort of update that's coming, and it's definitely going to be really, really cool to see. Just like this truck, this is really cool to see. I'm going to try and take a photo if I can. There we go, and this is for the thumbnail. Now, what else were they saying there? So they're basically in 132, so we currently have 131 as the latest update. 132, they will be releasing the update for Northern Germany, which is going to be really, really cool. So you'll be able to drive around that first section there and take a look at the newer parts of Northern Germany and check it out. So see what they've actually modified and changed. So definitely going to be very, very exciting. Now that's only one of the small things that they're bringing out for 132. 132 looks like it's going to be a very, very big patch. So by the sounds of it, very, very interesting. Now I suggest you check out the actual videos on the blog, guys, because that is the best place for all information. Well, all the latest updates anyway. Yeah, make sure you head on over to that blog and check out some of those videos, guys, if you're interested in looking at what the latest information for Euro trucks is. So the update anyway. Well, that is pretty much all of the news that we have this week. So that is a lot of news that we did have. One of the things that I am very, very excited about is this Big Sur event, the removing all that dirt on the landslide and that. So you know, it's actually really cool, and I just am so overwhelmed at the amount of people that are joining in for this community event. So I reckon it's in the bag. It is in the bag, the community reward. They possibly could have even made it a little bit harder. You know, maybe 1 million would have been interesting, because that would have definitely been a feat and a half to, you know, remove 1 million of those, you know, well, to do 1 million deliveries to there. That would have been definitely a feat. But anyway, 500,000 is definitely nothing to sneeze at, and it's going to be good to see when it's finished. It really is. Now, thank you very much to Rob, one of the friends of Junior Senior Gaming, who has provided information. He's giving a list of, well, he's given me a list of all the information that happened in the live stream from SES. Now I have perused through it. I haven't gone through all of it. I've just gone through a large amount of that and checked it out to have a, you know, see what is coming. Now there was mention in there of Bus Simulator coming out in late 2019, early 2020, or around that time. So we could probably safely say around, it's either going to be 2019 or 2020 that they're going to bring that out. And it's going to be a part of American trucks and Euro trucks. So what they're going to do is use the SES engine that is already built into American trucks and Euro trucks, and you buy this expansion or game or whatever it will be, and it will basically plug into American trucks and Euro trucks, and you'll then be able to, you know, do bus pick up passengers in buses and stuff like that. So yeah, that's actually something really different, and that's going to be really cool. So it's going to be a better, well, I don't know, it sounds like it's going to be a better version of Bus Simulator. But Bus Simulator 18 I believe is the latest one. I've heard so many good things about that, that it's a lot better than 16, and it's definitely going to be worth a go. I really want to have a go at that, and I want to do a live stream on it maybe, if I can. Well, I've got to get my computer and that running. After the live stream on the weekend, I realised that my computer is my computer setup here is in such poor condition because I haven't really had the time to spend, you know, fixing things. So I'm going to be working on that and try and get it done for another live stream. And if I can, we'll be able to do live streaming a bit more regularly. Hopefully. That's what I'm aiming for anyway. But I'm not giving you an exact time of when that's going to happen. But, you know, we'll see it. We'll see how it goes. What else did they have in that list? There was also mention of a new truck for American Truck Simulator coming. There was also mention of a tuning pack for Euro trucks coming for another truck. I'm wondering if it's going to be Volvo this time. I'm hoping it's going to be Volvo. What else was there? There was, man, there was heaps of information that they were talking about in that actual, that video. Now, I'm going to go through that with, and have another look. And hopefully we can actually get more information, or I can try and see if I can find more information on exactly what's going to happen in 132. But 132 sounds like it's going to be a very, very, very busy patch. Just watching that trailer as we go around. There we go. So yet another weekly drive winner, guys. And this one's definitely deserves it. But it was really hard this week. So this week we actually did have quite a good response. And I'm very happy to say that you guys really did put your votes in. And I love it. I really do. The W900 had 136 votes. The next runner-up was the Peterbilt 567 by GT Mods. Man, I love their stuff. I really do. And they had 112, so very, very close that was. And then there was the Freightliner Classic XL, which had 72 votes. So that was, this week was a really tough week. You know, really hard to actually get in there and have a choice, because those trucks in all were you know, really good trucks. Definitely worth a vote. Each one of them was worth a vote, I believe. So yeah, for this truck to win, I think it was boiled down to sheer popularity because of the W900a and Smokey and a Bandit. I mean, what trucker doesn't love Smokey and a Bandit? I don't know. There's I think pretty much every trucker I know knows about Smokey and a Bandit and the Kenworth W900a. So, and since this is the latest version of it, it's yeah, definitely worth the winner of Weekly Drive. Drives so smooth too, guys. It really is. It's great to drive, and sounds good, looks good. It really is good. It's all round good. Definitely worth it. All download links that I have used today, including the trailer, are in the description, guys, so make sure you check those out. The truck itself is in there. All the maps that I use, like I've got Coast to Coast, and I've got Viva Mexico and the Extreme Mexico Extreme in there. So make sure you check those out. I really hope that somebody puts in Texarkana, Texas one day. I'm hoping they do. Let's see if I can back that up, because I did put it in a stupid spot. See, I've gone and put that right up against the fence there. That's full lock, and oh yeah, it's going in nicely actually. A lot nicer than I thought it would. Can't see out that mirror properly. It's that bar is in the road there. for the window. It's alright, I'll just use this mirror. There we go, straight back should do that. Look at that, straight back. Get it nice and neat in that dock too. There we go. There, that is pretty much it. Put the trailer brake on. Make sure that's on. And there we go, guys. That is our little Bandit run that we did. Hoping one day they add in Texarkana. So that way we can definitely do the run. We can do the run from Texarkana, Texas, all the way to Atlanta. That'd be cool. Well, there we go, guys. That is this week's weekly drive. I hope you enjoyed the this week's winner. I mean, I do. I definitely love this, and I'm going to be using this probably not this week for the big Sur. I'll probably use it for next week, and you know, we'll see how we go. But that is definitely, this truck is definitely a cool truck to drive. If you haven't downloaded and given it a go, I suggest you do. It's definitely worth the go, at least the go. So yeah, there we go, guys. That is pretty much it. Look, if you like this video, then don't forget to punch that like button in the ass. And if this is the first time you've seen Junior Senior Gaming, then make sure you head on over to the Junior Senior Gaming channel on YouTube and check it out. And while you're there, why don't you hit that subscribe button? But until next time, don't forget to keep the shiny side up and the greasy side down, and I'm 1010 on the side. And remember, gamer.